All right, next up, we have Mixwell, Jen Stolken, Billy Ray. Come on up to the stage.
Good morning.
Remember your timer's right over here.
Perfect, thank you.
Good morning. This is Billy Ray, award-winning bartender and co-founder of Mixwell.
And this is Jan Stolken, a thirsty German immigrant in red pants. Mixwell is a premium soda made for mixing in our home city of Los Angeles.
When we thought about this presentation, the first thing that came to mind is to talk about our beginnings. Brainstorming in bars, endless hours in Billy's kitchen in West Hollywood, crafting sodas while his dog Darby begged for walks. Long nights in front of computer screens, figuring out production, working on go-to-market strategies and branding, while testing my wife's 3 kids, 2 cats, 1 dog, and 1 turtle's love and patience.
Seriously, guys, there's no time to Netflix and chill. But doesn't every small brand have a similar story?
What we believe might be more interesting to you is how these 2 stooges might tackle one of the hottest beverage segments in the world, dominated by publicly traded companies like Fever-Tree, Coca-Cola, and Pepsi, leading the charge in a $5 billion US market.
It's very simple, 4 reasons. Better product, better price, better placement, better proposition. Better product. Mixwell is the first premium soda made by a bartender for bartenders, understanding the simplest need to be the best wingman to any spirit. We have 4 SKUs right now. We have a dandelion tonic water, a young ginger ale, a grapefruit soda, and most recently a sparkling soda water. Better value. Mixwell retails at $1.99 per 12-ounce can, and the very first resealable can in the US, which locks in freshness for up to 3 servings and is better on the environment than glass.
Better brand. The Mixwell brand is all about how things are better when they mixed together, in a drink as well as in life. We believe that the world is a better place when you mix well, a message quite relevant in our divided world. Better placement. We started in December 2015, focusing on bars and restaurants in Los Angeles. We knew to make a credible mixer, we needed the blessing of the bartenders first. So Billy grabbed 3 of his bartending friends, and they fearlessly landed account after account. It was an instant hit. We sold 20,000 cans, 800 cases in just the first 3 months.
And thank you very much for your consideration. Please remember that the world is a better place when we mix well.
Well done. Good stuff. Jordan, what do you think of Mixwell in the presentation that you just saw?
I think that the brand was great, and I really like the resealable packaging. I was curious about the distribution strategy and whether they were going to be going for sort of an on-premise strategy because they're gearing this towards, sort of the bartender set. The other thing that I'd love to have understood a little bit more is about, sort of how that packaging update impacts COGS. But I think that they did a really nice job.
Cocktail mixer space is growing, or packaged cocktail mixer space is growing quickly. Karen, they've got a little Albertsons logo there on the presentation slide. What do you think of Mixwell?
I think it's a great-looking brand. It's very eye-catching. It's very on trend. I think it's interesting that they're going for a multi-serve that reseals versus something that is just the size of the cocktail. But I think it's gorgeous.
All right. In terms of taste, I know we didn't get to mix with any booze. I'm actually sure you might have had a nip that I didn't know about. But Tom, what do you think of the taste of Mixwell?
Yeah, first of all, it's exactly what we said. Like 7:50 in the morning is too early for vodka, but I thought it tasted great. I mean, I like everything about the proposition. I like the can, I like the taste, I like the positioning. The question I have is, should you lead through this on-premise strategy and really validate the proposition, or do you want to go head strong into an Albertsons type environment where it's a very expensive operation to try to communicate to the consumers to compete effectively against the Seagrams or whatever of the world?
Mike, in terms of the packaging, do you think Mixwell communicates who they are, what they're all about?
How did you get the name Mixwell? Like, how was that not taken? That's right there. That says it. And also, Jens, afterwards, I want to talk about where you got those pants.
I think everyone wants to know, so maybe we can share that on Twitter.
Yeah, we'll share later.
In terms of the cocktail mixer space, Jordan, do you think it's a space of interest for investors at this point?
I think it is. And I think that that's why we've seen a bunch of products come in the market. I think it's just going to be key to differentiate, but they do a nice job with that.